Hi, my name is Jeff Spock. I'm the narrative director of Amplitude Studios, and I'm here today to tell you about our Guardians expansion. Now, this is an addition to the Endless Legend game that's going to be full of new units and a lot of new gameplay. So let me tell you some about what we have in this. So the first thing is the Guardians themselves. Now, these are big, Colossus-sized units. They're huge. Each one takes an entire hex on the map. They have a lot of special abilities, both in battle and in the exploration map itself. So you see some very interesting gameplay evolutions coming from them. They also have a new class of item called gemstones, which will give them certain buffs and bonuses. They're going to be big, important, strategy-changing units. So it'll be very interesting to see how they get integrated into the gameplay and what you guys can figure out what to do with them. What I'd like to talk about now are the legendary deeds and legendary buildings. The way it works is that each time a faction unlocks a new technology era, what you'll see is a couple of slots along the side for 2 legendary deeds and a legendary building. So any faction, it's a winner-take-all kind of thing, any faction can start working on those. So you have a strategic choice to make. Do you want to try to invest in getting the deed or the building, which are, by the way, beautiful on the map because they pop up next to the city where you build them. They're very nice. And they give you great bonuses. You can get an item, you can get a new technology, you can maybe unlock a new building. There's some very nice gameplay bonuses from that, but you have to think, do you want to do that or do you want to invest those resources somewhere else? So it's interesting, but they are gorgeous if you get them done. One thing I'd like to add following on to that is also unlocked from the tech tree are what we call unique buildings. Now, this is another thing requested by the community. What they allow you to do is specialize your cities a bit more. So what you can do is only once per empire, you can build a certain particular building to take advantage of the geography and the region where your city is to give you some particular bonuses. So that's another addition to the gameplay element and a little more specialization that the community wanted to see in Endless Legend. So one more thing we've added, also after the community requested it, is what we call global events. Now, these are unpredictable events that will occur that will sort of force people to change up their gameplay for a little while. They're going to add a bonus or a penalty, and it's going to make every faction react to it in a little bit different way. So hoping that'll add a little bit of spice that people are looking for in the game. The next thing I'd like to talk about is some changes in the quest system. We've added cooperative and competitive quests. Competitive quests, that's fairly obvious. That's basically PvP quests. There's a goal, all the players are going to be going for it, you'd be banging heads, trying to achieve the goal, trying to get what the quest is offering. Cooperative quests are a little different. There'll be a reward at the end, and you will actually get a piece of that reward depending on how much effort you put into making it happen. So, if a lot of players cooperate, they each get a piece of the pie. If not enough cooperate, maybe there's a penalty at the end if the goal isn't achieved. So I think both of those things are going to help add something a little unusual to the gameplay compared to what you've had so far. Okay, so those are the contents of the Guardians expansion. We'd like to thank the community for a lot of great ideas, for the effort they've put into helping us improve the game. We also like to say a special thanks to all the players who cooperated in the closed beta. We tried to take into account your recommendations and your requests, and of course we'll be following this as it evolves and seeing how to tweak the gameplay and improve things. This is Jeff Spock from Amplitude Studios. Thank you very much and see you next time.